Hey everybody, it's Sally. I'm home from the Las Vegas meet and greet about a day and a half now, getting ready to leave town again um, for my mother-in-law's funeral. Most of you have already seen my old video that talks about the process we were going through a couple of weeks back in between her passing and the week I had in Vegas. Now it's time for us to head out and finish this all up. So we're looking a little ragged, getting ready to go to bed, but I didn't not want to do some small recap of my experience at the meet and greet before I didn't see you guys for another few days. Um, it was wonderful. I mean, you could tell it was wonderful from the videos I was making when I was there for you. I wanted so much to be able to reflect, and now I can't seem to get a cohesive thought in my mind. Some of the highlights of my personal time there were, of course, seeing Vegas. I'd never been. What a beautiful place. The Strip, even at night, was fabulous. On the last night I went there, walked outside a bit with a gang of people, crowd of people. Connie, Rosemary, Carrie, that's Fresh Orangina, Niecy D, Tony and Jim, and Connie and Alfred, and Rich and Rocky. That was kind of the group we hung out with. It was so much fun. Oh, and Fern had just left, or she would have been with us too, Banded Fern. Um, so anyway, at the end of that night, I flew home a day early. I felt like I needed to get back to help my husband. We'd had a wonderful day earlier that day at the pool, which Connie has some video of that. Alfred and Rich were really wonderfully interesting to talk to. Um, both of them are kind of body building or body aware, knowledgeable stuff. And Rich was helping me perfect my, I said I can't do the push-ups in my body pump class. I feel like an idiot. I don't seem to know how to do them in a correct form, and no one helps you in class. So um, he said there are 1,000 ways to do a push-up. Just pick what it is you want to have an end result be, and that's the kind of push-up you do. And I said, oh, I didn't know you could do that. So he helped me work on muscle building, mass building right here, and also my back, because that's where I'm really bony, guys, and that's why in all those meet and greet photos I look so strange, because I am uber thin above the waist. Um, and normal below the waist. So that is a concern for me. We also had a discussion on and you'll see that video at the pool. Alfred's helping me do the band thing. He took Connie's bands to teach me how to use bands instead of using free weights, which and it was wonderful. And you should see the video on Quilton Connie B's thing, and it's titled Alfred and Sally Do Whatever Body Pumpers Bodybuilding. And he was great because everything we did with the band worked the same muscles that a similar movement would do with my free weights in my body pump class. And whether it was the bicep curl, or you were building this, or you were, different parts you were building. Excuse me as my nightcap falls off. Um, that was wonderfully exciting. So I'm going to get some bands when I get back home. And the days I don't get to body pump, I will be able to do that in the middle of the week to kind of keep those muscle memories going. Another interesting concept conversation I had with Rich about weight and percentage of body fat. Everybody kept saying how tiny I was, and I guess that threw me. I actually had a little dysmorphia while I was there, because you get to be here in your own life, and you walk around the world and you don't think about it so much anymore. But when you're getting 1,000 photos done of yourself next to other people, you realize how different you look. I mean, that's a bombardment of images of yourself. And it kind of shook me a little bit. Um, I mean, I'm really glad the way I look, and yet it would be great to be a little more full, just overall. So I felt, it would just be nice. It would be a nice look for me, which is why I'm working on building up parts of my body with more mass, with building muscle. Anyway, um, the thing I discussed with Rich was about the percentage of body fat, and I said, I've done that. That must have come up. He might have said something. And I said, well, I've done the things online where it says measure your neck and blah, blah, blah. And you do this and do that. And you get your percentage. And I said, I think mine's like 21%, 21, 23. He says, I don't think so. I said, well, you think it's more than that or less than that? And he said, less than that. So that made me a little worried, because I'm going to be honest. I'm in this to be healthy. I am in this to be vitally healthy. Um, I felt so young this weekend. I felt like younger than I ever thought I felt younger than I ever felt I felt before. And beautiful. And that just gave me a lot of energy. So I care about being healthy. And if my percentage of body fat is really low, I want to rectify that. If it's too low, I want to rectify that. It's about being really healthy. And believe me, the older you get, you need a little backup. You need a little fat um, to fight off or ward off or hold off ill health to some degree. And I want to be on top of that. So I'm kind of, when I get back, I'm going to get to the gym and see if they can't do an assessment for me with their little calipers or the machine you hold. I tried to bid on one on eBay, but I didn't win it. So anyway, that was good for me. Um, I lost a pound in Vegas, probably because I was eating more than just lentils. Probably because we eat 3 times a day, and I ate normally. I mean, I ate well. I think I ate healthfully and made good choices um, all the time. I will say that I had a little more to drink than, of course, I had more to drink than I've drunk in the last year of losing weight, last year and a half. A couple of drinks a night. That's certainly more than I do every day. Excuse me. And I certainly was weaving a few times down the hall going home to my room, which I've been informed of more than once by a few friends of mine that were with me at the time. Thank you so much, Dominic and ECD. Um, the image of the pinball machine keeps going through my mind. That's what Dominic said it looked like when I got off the elevator. Thank you, thank you. Anyway, I'm fine. It was all good. You know, it was wonderful spending time with these people. Everybody was terrific, and I felt really blessed because they affirmed me and encouraged me. And it's always good to be in a group of people where they will give you feedback on how they see you. And gosh, that was so good for my soul. It helps me more and more see what I have to offer to people. And I say that I don't mean that in an arrogant way. I mean it, and nor do I mean it in a way that I would find a way to make a living or make an income. Not that that's not okay for people, but just to find a way to be really utilized and be useful and feel like I make a difference. And I would really like to do that. Um, so anyway, I'm thinking about different things and um, just want to help. If anybody has any ideas, let me know. And if anybody needs me to work a booth anywhere, I do like to work shows. I like to talk to people. I like to be with people. I like to get energized and excited and to share that enthusiasm about something. So I think it'd be an asset to just help somebody somewhere somehow. So holler if you need me, anybody. Um, I love the message. I love the motivation of the WLSFA, and I really am glad I was there. Boy, wow, I cannot wait till next year. I cannot wait. And I love seeing everybody's pictures on Facebook already and sharing them and tagging them. So I just uploaded a boatload today on my Facebook. So if you're not on my Facebook and you want to see the pictures, just go. Sally Curtis Wimberly is my Facebook name. And if you want to be my friend, identify yourself to me so I know why or who you are, and that will help me say yes. Um, and that's great. That's it, guys. I gotta go get ready for bed. Um, I'll see you guys next week, I guess. I'll be home in time to do proof weight loss surgery works on Monday. And I guess I'll talk to you then. Thanks a lot, guys. You just take care, okay?